Hello all of you. Today I am going to discuss about life process, न्यू चैप्टर ऑफ बायोलॉजी। और आप इस चैप्टर में ये जानोगे कि लाइफ प्रोसेस है क्या और लाइफ प्रोसेस के अंदर कौन कौन से टर्म्स को यूटिलाइज किया जाता है। तो सबसे पहले हम लोग जानेंगे कि इसका डेफिनेशन क्या है। वेरी सिंपल इट इज सेड कि लाइफ को जीने के लिए अर्थ पे आप जो कुछ भी एक्टिविटी को परफॉर्म करते हो दैट इज कॉल्ड द लाइफ प्रोसेस। सो रिमेंबर व्हाट विल यू से कि वट एवर द एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म बाय द लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म टू सस्टेन on the earth surface is called life process. Okay, so I'm writing it here. The various activities performed by the living organism to sustain on the earth's surface is called life process. Now see बच्चे, if I will ask कि what are the different life processes that it is performed by the living organism to sustain on the earth surface, so it is said that कि some basic life processes it is on the earth surface. Okay, so the first life process is nutrition. Okay, second that it is, so there are the four life processes, main four life processes it is given in NCERT. So I will discuss all that four life processes whatever it is given there. So first that it is nutrition, second is respiration. One by one I will discuss every life process. Third is transportation. Fourth is excretion. Okay, so firstly I will discuss about nutrition. See बच्चे, there is the problem related to the nutrition na? Many of the students कि what is nutrition and what is nutrients. Okay, if I will say कि differentiate between nutrition and nutrients. So it is say that कि this nutrition, okay, if I will say कि differentiate, so how will you differentiate this one? It is said that कि this nutrition I am telling about this nutrition. So it is say that na कि nutrition is actually a process. Nutrition is what? It is say that कि nutrition is a process. It is a process, okay, through which any of the organism obtain their food. Always remember, okay, what it is say that कि it is a process through which any organism obtain its food. Okay, second thing if I will ask कि what is nutrient. Okay, so what will you say? I am rubbing this one. So if I will ask कि what is nutrient, or I will say कि what is the difference between nutrient and nutrition. So remember I am writing it here. Nutrition, second term, that is nutrient. Listen बच्चे, what it is said? It is said that कि nutrition is actually process. It is a process through which organism obtain its food. Organism obtains its food, but this nutrient is the essential component, okay, that it is present in the food. So you will say that कि nutrient is the essential component. It is the, you will write, it is the essential component present in food. Okay, so this is the major difference between nutrition and nutrients. Now what it is said that कि if I will ask you what is the need of the food, okay, why a person is taking the nutrition. So very simple, you will say that कि we have to survive on the earth surface, we have to get energy, we have to perform different kind of the activities, that's why we require nutrients, or you will say we have to require the nutritions. Now see बच्चे, what it is said that कि what are the different mode of the nutrition. If it is asked कि what are the different mode, ओके मीन्स क्या क्या आपके न्यूट्रिशन के मोड हो सकते हैं. ओके so it is said that कि mainly there are the two modes of the nutrition. One that is your autotrophic, another is your heterotropic. Okay, one is what I am telling you, that one mode it is autotrophic and another is what heterotropic. Okay, so one by one I will discuss all different mode of the nutrition. Clear? Different mode of nutrition. So modes of nutrition. Clear? So it is said that there are two modes of nutrition. Okay, there are two modes of nutrition. One that is autotrophic, second is heterotrophic. Now see bachcho, what it is said about autotrophic and heterotrophic. Very easy. Auto means self. Okay, so we will say that those organisms which prepare their own food, okay, they are called the autotrophic, or you will say that plants or organisms which prepare their own food, they are called autotrophic. And heterotrophic means kya? Those organisms which are dependent on autotrophs for obtaining their food, they are called heterotrophs. Okay, and the process of obtaining that food is called heterotropic nutrition. There is the difference. What I said, one term it is used here autotrophs. Okay, a second is heterotrophs. So autotrophs means you will say plants or organisms which prepare their own food. Okay, heterotrophs means that organism or plants which are dependent on autotrophs for their food. Okay, so what it is say that here one terms that is autotrophs and another is what? Heterotrophs. So what it is say that autotrophs means plants or organisms which prepare their own food, okay, and heterotrophs means what? Organisms which are dependent on autotrophs. Okay, organism, or you will say, or plants which are dependent on autotrophs. Okay, for obtaining their food, they are called what? They are called your heterotrophs. Clear? So it is very easy. What it is said that there are two different mode of the nutrition. One that is autotrophic mode of nutrition, another is your heterotropic nutrition. So in that two mode of the nutrition, it is said that two different terms it is utilized. One that is autotrophs, another is what? Heterotrophs. So autotrophs means what? Plants or organisms which prepare their own food, they are called autotrophs. Heterotrophs means organisms or plants which are dependent on autotrophs for their food, they are called what? They are called heterotrophs. Clear? Now we have to discuss about that different modes. Okay, so here there are what? Autotrophic modes and heterotropic modes. Now see bache, how will you differentiate this autotrophic and heterotropic? First thing it is say that you will say the process through which, okay, see, one of the terms you have to include, always you have to include whenever you are defining this nutrition, okay, that the mode, okay, or you will write the process. So here you will write now the process through which plants or organisms obtain its food. Plants or organisms obtain their food. And here what will you write? You will write that the process through which heterotrophs obtain their food. What will you write? The process through which heterotrophs obtain their food. Okay, so remember these are the two different mode of the nutrition. Clear? Now it is said that depending upon, okay, the source of energy, how many types of your autotrophic nutrition. So it is said that there are two different type of autotrophic nutrition. one that is phototropic and another is your chemotropic. Okay, so firstly I will discuss according to the source that how many types of autotropic nutrition. Remember what it is said that this autotropic nutrition, it is of two types. Okay, one that it is first, that is phototrophic, and that second is your chemotrophic. Remember, so from the terms now you can understood that what is the meaning of this phototropic. Means that mode of the nutrition which takes place in the presence of sunlight is called the phototropic, or you can say that the autotrophs which prepare their own food in the presence of sunlight. So you will write here in presence of what? Sunlight. Okay, that if any autotrophs prepare their food, they are called phototropic. Clear? And chemotropic means what? It is said that the mode of nutrition, or you will say the type of the autotropic mode of nutrition in which organisms obtain their food from the chemicals, they are called chemotropic. So best example of your phototropic, that is the plant. Okay, you know that. And in the chemotropic, some of the bacteria it is coming, just like your iron sulfur bacteria. Okay, that any other kind of the bacteria, there are also sulfur bacteria, iron bacteria, they are coming under that of the chemotropic. So remember, there are two type of autotropic mode of nutrition. One that is your what? That is your phototropic. Another is what? Heterotropic. Photo means what? That mode of nutrition which is taking place in the presence of sunlight, and that the chemotropic means which is taking place in presence of chemicals. In presence of what? You will say chemical. Okay, now see bache, now we have to discuss about different type of the heterotropic. Okay, heterotropic nutritions. So can you tell me what are the different type of heterotropic nutritions? So it is say that there are actually three different type of heterotropic nutrition. Okay, there are three different type of heterotropic nutrition. Autotropic, already I have discussed that there are two type of autotropic. One is phototropic, another is chemotropic. Photo means that autotropic mode of nutrition which are taking place in presence of light, and that the chemo which are taking place in the presence of chemical. Now come to the heterotropic. Okay. So what it is say that heterotropic means what? Which are dependent on the heterotrophs. Heterotrophs means what? Which are in taking their foods from the autotrophs, they are called the heterotrophs. So it is said that your heterotropic mode of nutrition are of three different types. First, they are the saprophytic. What it is? Saprophytic. Second is parasitic. Okay, first is what? First is saprophytic, second is what? Parasitic, and the third you can say they are the holozoic. What it is? Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic. Okay. Now see bache. So it is very clear, even you all are knowing what is the meaning of the saprophytic. Saprophytic means that in this mode of the nutrition, organism they are obtaining their food from dead and decayed plants and organisms. So how they are obtaining? So very simple, it is say that whatever the saprophytic animals, okay, they are actually used to produce digestive enzymes over that of the dead part of the animals, dead part of the plants. Okay, then after they are just used to digest them. So always remember that saprophytic, okay, that nutrition in which it is say that if any of the plants or that the organisms, if they are obtaining their food from dead, okay, dead and decayed part of plants and what? Animals. Clear? That it is called what? They are called the saprophytic. And parasitic means what? Very simple, it is say that in the case of parasitic, it is said some of the organisms they want to live, okay, outside, and some they want to live inside of the living organism. So if they are living outside, living inside for obtaining their food, so that it is called what? Parasites. What they are called? They are called parasites. Once again I am repeating. It is said that those organisms who are living outside or inside of the living organism to obtain their food is called parasites, and that mode of nutrition is called what? Parasitic nutrition. I always use कि that the nutrition means that is the mode. ये एक mode होता है, एक process होता है जिसके थ्रू वो intake करता है. Means parasitic means कि अगर कोई ऑर्गेनिज्म बाहर रह के या आपके बॉडी के अंदर रह के अगर फूड को ऑब्टेन करता है, सो दे आर कॉल्ड व्हाट? दे आर कॉल्ड द पैरासाइट्स. सो रिमेंबर दैट कि हियर ऑर्गेनिज्म विल live outside or what? Outside or inside. Clear it is? Remember what it is said that कि here that organism it will live outside or inside. Clear? Now another term that it is what? Holozoic. देखो बच्चे ध्यान से समझना, holozoic का मतलब क्या होता है ना कि that फीडिंग ऑफ द कॉम्प्लेक्स मॉलिक्यूल्स. अगर आप कुछ कॉम्प्लेक्स मॉलिक्यूल्स को खा रहे हो, ठीक है, अब वो खाने का जो प्रोसेस होता है, जो लेने का प्रोसेस होता है ना, दैट इट इज़ कॉल्ड इंजेशन. व्हाट इट इज़ कॉल्ड? इंजेशन. तो वेरी सिंपल इट इज से दैट कि फीडिंग ऑफ द कॉम्प्लेक्स मॉलिक्यूल्स बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ इंजेशन इज कॉल्ड holozoic. What it is called? It is called holozoic. So remember that it is defined as feeding of complex organic matters, okay, by ingestion process. Clear? So it is said that feeding of complex food, you will write, by the process of ingestion. The process of ingestion, that it is called what? It is called the holozoic. So remember that कि holozoic means what? Holozoic means that feeding of the complex molecules by the process of what? By the process of ingestion, that it is called holozoic. So right now I have discussed about what? I had discussed that mode of the nutrition. There are two different mode of the nutrition, one autotrophic, another is heterotropic. Autotrophic is of two types, one photo, another is what? There is the chemo. Photo means which are intaking the food in the presence of sunlight. Chemo means that organisms which are preparing their food in the presence of chemical. Heterotropic, there are three types: saprophytic, parasitic and the holozoic. Sapro means which are dependent on dead and decayed parts of the plants and animals for obtaining their food, and the process is called saprophytic mode of nutrition. Parasitic mode of nutrition means that कि parasites which are obtaining their food with the help of the where they are living, they are just living on the guest body, okay, either up from the outside or from the inside, they are just used to intake their food. So they are called what? They are called the that process is called the parasitic mode of nutrition. So next is what? Holozoic mode of nutrition. Holozoic means what? Very simple, it is say that कि if any of the organs they are feeding, okay, that complex food with the help of by the process of ingestion, that it is called what? It is called holozoic. So thank you students. In the next video I will discuss the next topic.